Hi everyone, my name is Vanessa Michielon. Today I will guide you through a gentle yoga flow that helps you open your body and connect to your breath. All you need is a quiet space and a mat or a rug and maybe a pillow or a towel if you want to feel more comfortable in some of the positions. We begin into any comfortable seated positions and we rest one hand on top of each other right in the center of the chest. Close your eyes and take a full circle of your shoulders up, back and down. And again, lift and lower. Do it one more time. Then draw the chin to your chest and start tuning into your breath. Feel the expansion of your chest towards your hands. And gently pull the belly button in as you exhale. Take one more slow inhale through your nose. And a slow exhale through your nose. Now blink open your eyes and interlock your thumbs. Lift your arms all the way up and take a lovely stretch into the front. Then tilt all the way to one side and move to the other. And keep going. Keep your sit bones heavy to the floor and lengthen the side of your waistline. Good. Now come all the way back into center. Interlock your fingers and press them behind your head. As you inhale, open your chest. And as you exhale, scoop the abdominals. The elbows move towards your ribs. Look down. And do it 2 more times. Literally stretching the skin into the front of the body and in between your shoulder blades. Good. Do it one more time. Inhale and exhale. Come all the way back into your center. Let's take a twist all the way to your left side. So place your right hand on your left knee and then the other hand behind your back. And then spin the spine up and around, releasing any tension in your neck. Go ahead, come back into center and do it on the other side. Reach your arms overhead and then twist. Sit bones heavy to the floor, spine is spiraling around. Good, come all the way back into center. Interlock your fingers and press your palms up and take one final stretch, allowing your ribs to float. And as you let go of your hands, meet me into a tabletop position. So we use the hands on the floor under the shoulders and the knees right under your hips. Cat and cow stretch. Inhale, press into your shins and your hands around your back. Exhale, soften the front of your spine and lift the hips. Again, slow breath in to round the back. Exhale to arch a little bit deeper. Continue doing the same thing. If you want to warm up a little bit more, can you tuck your toes, lift the knees off the floor, 1 inch only, and do the same thing again, rounding your back as you inhale. And soften the chest as you exhale. We do it one more time. Inhale to round. Exhale to open. Good, everyone. Let's find a downward facing dog. Lift the hips up to the sky and walk on spot, bending one knee at a time. Fingertips are spreading and sit bones are floating up to the sky. Good, find your way into stillness. Allow the knees to micro bend if you need to. Inhale And as you exhale, energize your arms more and feel more stretch into the back of your legs. Keep the head relaxed. And take one final breath. From here, start walking your feet all the way towards the front of your mat. And keeping your knees as soft, grab hold of the opposite elbow and swing to one side and the other. The head is heavy and the spine is like a fluid seaweed. So no tension in your shoulders and your neck. As you come all the way back into center, pause there, take a full breath in, and as you exhale, lift the hips, lengthen the spine more. And soften again your knees and take a roll up through the spine until you come all the way up to stand. Bring your hands into prayer. Let's go through a couple of rounds of sun salutations. As you next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, maybe arch. Exhale, soften into a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step one foot at a time into a high plank. Keep your knees extended, but if you're modifying, allow them to drop. One more full breath. Feel the power through your arms. As you exhale, lower down to the floor. Inhale, roll the shoulders, open the chest. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Start walking your feet back at the front of the mat. Bend your knees and roll up, one vertebra at a time. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plank. Stay there, strong in your abdominals and your arms. Soft in your breath. Lower all the way down to the floor. Press back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg all the way up to the sky. Then you're going to open your right hip. And if it feels good, lift the left heel off the floor. As you exhale, press the heel lower down. So feel that lovely stretch into the back of your calves. Do it a couple more times. Now keep the heel lifted and step your right foot in between your hands. Left knee is on the floor. Press your hands on your thigh, knee lunge. Stay here. If you come with me, raise your arms up to the sky. Open your chest. We make a movement all the way forward. And we lift. Again, shift the forward, soften the hips. And up. If you want to go deeper, lengthen forward. And as you come back and up, bend the elbows, open your chest more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to arch. Very last one, reach. And open. Stay there. If it feels good, interlock your fingers behind your back and open your chest. Bring your hands back in the center of your heart. We go for a twist. Bring your left hand down to the floor. Extend your back leg, right arm up to the sky. Spin your top shoulder up and back and energize your back leg. Your top hand starts moving all the way back, down and forward. Make the movement as big as it feels good. And allow the head to follow the movement of your hand. Take one more. Good, then bring your head back down to the floor and step into a downward facing dog. Hold the stillness. If you want to move through a vinyasa, come all the way forward to plank and absorb the weight of your body with your arms. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, press back. Let's go to the second side. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Bend your left knee, open your left hip. Feel the stretch in your groin. And then when you're ready, lift the heel high. Exhale, press to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to press. Do it one more time. Your ankles are really strong. Then step your left foot in between your hands. Soften your right knee down. Meet me into a kneeling lunge. Any issues, feel free to pad the knee. Maybe reach your arms overhead. We start moving. Reach all the way forward. And press it back. Again, reach. And back. Maybe at the arch. And open the chest. Inhale to lengthen forward. Exhale. Do it one more time. Loosen up your hips. Now stay here. Maybe interlock your fingers behind your back and take a lovely stretch for your pectoral muscles. One more full breath. Then release right hand on the floor. Twisted lunge, left hand up to the sky. Circle your arm back, down and forward. And let the movement of the arm resonate in your spine, in your head. Keep your bottom hand strong. Good, take one more. Open your arm up to the sky and twist it deeper. The belly floating off the thigh, the neck relaxed. Then go ahead, press your hand back down to the floor. This time step your back foot at the front of the mat and meet me again into a forward fold. Legs can be bent or straight. Option to interlock your fingers and keeping the palms separated, take a good stretch for your wrists. Shift the weight on your toes and release the weight of your head. Breathing in. As you exhale, soften the forehead towards your shins. And take one final breath. Then let go of the grip, roll the spine up. And refine your standing posture, mountain pose. Let's come back to salutations. Inhale, the arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step your left foot backwards and find your way all the way up into a lunge. The hips are square, you're floating the belly off the thighs. Let's move again. Inhale, shifting the chest forward. Exhale, pressing back and up. And again, small movement of the spine. Maybe add the arch, bending the elbows. Let's do it one more time. Reach all the way forward. And Elvis cactus shape. Now hold the stillness there. Option again to interlock the fingers and open the chest. One more full breath, lunging deeper through your front knee. Then come all the way back and up. Spin the back heel and open sideways. Triangle pose, keep the legs straight, pitch forward, and reach your fingertips on your bottom shin. Energize your top arm. And then keep lengthening your spine, lifting your kneecaps. If you feel really strong today, maybe the bottom arm extends, maybe the top one joins. Press and come all the way up. Soften your front knee and reverse your warrior. Front arm extends to the back of the mat. Your left hand can rest on your belly, checking that it's lifting, or catch the crease of your right hip. Relax your neck and see if you can soften the front knee more, reach the arm longer. Cartwheel your arms, frame the front foot, and step all the way back into a downward facing dog. Hold the still as you move through your vinyasa. Always controlled and smooth. Stay there for 3 more breaths. And in your own time, walk the feet towards the front. Take a fluid roll of the spine and refine your hands right in the center of your heart. Ready for the second one. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. As you exhale, step your right foot backwards. Crescent lunge, arms reach up. Ground through your feet and then push from the back foot to stretch forward. Come back and up, bend the elbows, open your chest. Do it 2 more times, extending and lifting. 1 more. Stay or maybe interlock your fingers, opening the front body a little bit deeper. Then inhale. Exhale, leg off the grip. Spin the back heel down and open the arms sideways. Triangle pose, hinge it through the hips and extend your top arm up to the sky. The abdominals and your back are strong. For the challenge, bottom arm lengthens, maybe the top 1 joints. Then come all the way back and up. Soften your front knee and reverse your warrior. Use your right hand on your belly or behind to catch the crease of the hip and keep lengthening your top arm. Right away, cartwheel your arms, frame your front foot and press back into a downward facing dog. Come all the way forward and in your own way, soften your body, laying on your belly. Moving into a locust pose to open the front body. Take your hands flat, fingers towards your toes, lift your head and your shoulders. If you wish, again, interlock your fingers, stretch the front body, maybe float your legs. 1 full inhale. And exhale. Let's go again. Lift the head, lift the shoulders. If it feels good, float your feet and maybe squeeze the legs together. Strong activation of your back body. 1 final push. And then gently release. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Let's close our flow with a couple of stretches for the hips. So meet me into a pigeon pose. Have your right knee move into your right wrist, right foot towards the left wrist. Then keep the back leg straight or feel free to bend the back knee. That's your choice. Allow your belly to move towards your shin and release your head. And slowly press yourself all the way back and up. The back leg comes across. We move into a twist. Whatever you want to face. Cross your right knee under, left foot on the side of your right knee. Then reach your right arm up, inhale. And as you exhale, twist in the same direction with your front knee and look over to your shoulder. Take one more inhale. And then release. Second side. Keep your left knee bent now. Right leg can be bent or straight. And then walk your fingertips forward. Melt your belly on your shin and enjoy the stretch into the side of your glutes. With every exhalation, your body becomes softer. The stretch can go deeper. And when you're ready, walk your hands back in. And again, cross your right foot on the side of your left knee. Press your sit bones on the floor, left arm up, inhale. Exhale, twist towards your front knee and spiral your spine. And come all the way back into center and then join me laying on the back. So shift the hips forward, find a juicy roll of your spine and roll your knees into your chest. Take the knees to one side and the other and relax the back of the neck. Allow your feet to drop. Feet together, knees slightly apart. And organize yourself into a lovely butterfly, reclined butterfly position. Catch the opposite elbow and let them rest in line with your head. So you are opening the whole body and connecting the back body to the ground. Close your eyes if it feels good. And bring your awareness to the bottom of the lungs, the side of the rib cage. As you inhale, allow the area to expand. As you exhale, gently draw the belly button in. Take one more breath. And then slowly release. Relax completely your legs and your arms, finding your final relaxation. Your eyes are closed. The breath is soft and slow. Start gently wiggling your fingers and your toes to wake up the body again. Allowing every tension to soften and drop. And when you feel ready to make your way very smoothly into a comfortable seated position, exactly as you started. Your hands coming back in the center of your heart, your shoulders softening. Notice how you feel in this position. Notice how spacious your spine and body can be. Draw your hands into prayer and the prayer right in the middle of your forehead. And take a moment to seal your practice. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it and see you very soon.